Lina Baroudi, an immigration attorney and founder of the law office of Lina Baroudi. My practice focuses on helping individuals and families navigate the complex U.S. immigration system with clarity and confidence. We handle everything from family visas to humanitarian cases to deportation defense. Over the years, I've built a practice that blends high-level strategy with real empathy and compassion for our clients.
How did you first hear about scale-up staffing, and what challenge were you facing at that time?
I first heard about scale-up staffing through a colleague who kept raving about the individuals she had hired through the company and how smooth her operations had become since then. At the time, I was stretched really thin. I was doing all the case prep, the admin tasks, and client communications on my own. I knew I needed help, but I didn't know how to find capable, trustworthy support without spending hours of my time recruiting.
Did you have any hesitations about hiring virtually? What made you feel comfortable moving forward?
I think every business owner wonders, can someone I've never met in person actually handle sensitive client work? My main concern was whether my virtual staff could meet the same professional and confidentiality standards that I expect from in-person staff. What made me comfortable moving forward was scale-up staffing's process. They listened really carefully to what I wanted. They thoroughly screened the candidates. And when they provided me with candidates, those individuals were trained for law firm environments. Once I saw the level of professionalism and communication, those worries went out the window.
What was the hiring and interview process like? How quickly were you able to find qualified staff?
The process with scale-up staffing is always streamlined. I tell them what I need: someone reliable, detail-oriented, and familiar with law firm workflows. They give me candidates that meet those requirements. Every candidate is polished, well-prepared, and has relevant experience. I always end up hiring really quickly because scale-up staffing does 90% of the work for me.
What kind of tasks does your virtual staff handle for you, and how has the overall experience been?
My virtual staff handles a wide range of critical tasks, from client communication to case preparation to organization of our digital case files. They've also taken on calendar management and client intake, which substantially frees up my time for legal strategies and court preparation. The overall experience has been so seamless. They are dependable, proactive, and they have become such an essential part of my team. This firm does not run without them.
How has scale-up staffing impacted your business or practice?
Working with scale-up staffing has been a game changer. I've regained hours of my work week, which allows me to help more individuals. Client communication and case preparation have improved substantially because we have now an efficient system and tasks no longer pile up. Financially, it's far more efficient than hiring in-house, and from a stress perspective, it's night and day. I can finally focus on the parts of my business that require my expertise.
Why did you choose scale-up over other options, and what is your favorite thing about working with scale-up?
I chose to work with scale-up staffing because they specialize in law firms. They understand our workflows, our need for confidentiality, and our need for detail-oriented individuals. My favorite thing about working with them is how responsive and supportive they are. They don't just give you someone and disappear. They genuinely care about your business succeeding. They check in and they offer guidance when you need it.
Would you recommend scale-up staffing to other firms' practices, and if so, why?
Without question, if you're running a law firm and feeling overwhelmed, scale-up staffing is the solution. They provide reliable, dependable professionals who become real assets to your team. It's one of the smartest investments I've made for my practice, and it has changed my life professionally and personally, both in terms of growth and peace of mind.